things in the shoe community that is toxic or forced hate. If you don't know what forced hate is, it's pretty much, you just pretty much running what everybody else say. You don't even have a good reason, making you force hate it. I can get fully in depth about it, but you pretty much know what it is. I think the number one force hated thing is hating on Jordan 2s. For some of y'all to have this designer feel and love designer in this era, I would think you guys would like Jordan 2s by now. Inspired by Italian luxury things. But Jordan 2 hate is definitely forced. So you're telling me out of hundreds of colorways probably by now, it is not any Jordan 2s? I've seen some of the shit that y'all be wearing, and it's way worse things than Jordan 2s. It's facts. There's plenty of Jordan 2s out here. Somebody told you not to like Jordan 2s and you just kind of ran with it. It's forced hate. Somebody gotta say it. I never grew up the biggest LeBron fan, but I have appreciation for greatness though. The shoes. Hating on the whole line is forced hate. LeBron has 23 signature models plus the Soldier line. You're not finna tell me that every single one of them is ugly. I know force hate when I see it. Not one shoe that he has is good, decent, okay. I call bullshit on that. Like I said, you don't have to be a LeBron fan. Like I said, I'm not a crazy LeBron fan, but I'm not finna say every shoe. I'm not gonna say every shoe is good. I always say out of maybe 23 shoes he have, 5, 6 of them I could say, LeBron, you did your thing. People's favorite line to quote, the Dom Kennedy thing. Don't let wear LeBron's in the club is ugly, whatever. Dom Kennedy also said this.
And shit, had to put them Nikes down. Air Force Jordans, nah, I never fuck with Nike now.
He has some type of hatred towards Nike. Y'all ran with it, and it low-key kind of ruined LeBron's shoe legacy. All I'm going to say, especially in them early 2010s, LeBron definitely had this moment in time when it came to sneakers. Depending on who you ask, did it age the best? I always say the 7 is literally his best model. It's an Air Max, literally. The LeBron 1 still looks good. 8 South Beach is a classic. And after that, you can judge however you want. But to say he doesn't have anything, it sounds pretty forced to me. And then on top of that, y'all say something about big and bulky and then throw some of these big fuckers on. Y'all be contradicting the fuck out y'allself. I'm talking about I fix these on a daily. These are at least 5-pound shoes. Not trying to hit a bullshit. A fan favorite force hate is not like in Jordan's past 14. Honestly, I don't trust anything you say if you don't like any Jordan's past 14. So you telling me it's none past 14? That's good. I can sit here. Yeah, I'm calling bullshit. I always say, who are these people saying this? They need to come to the front line. Who started this? And then they're saying Jordan never wore Jordan's past 14. Yes, he did. Why do I keep seeing this? He wore the 16, 17, 18. Stop taking information from people that don't know shoes. It does get a little annoying at points, but more for me. I will say this. Throughout the years, they don't drop many Jordans past 14. And if they do, it's probably a limited quantity or it just go under the radar. Newer generations can't appreciate Jordans past 14 because they don't really see it that much, which is understandable. But I promise you, if you do a little homework, you will see, hey, they got a lot of heat up there. Do the homework, people. It's quite that simple. Maybe you will like some Jordans past 14 and expand your boring ass collections. Most of y'all just got Jordan 4s, 11s, and Jordan 1s in y'all collection. It's boring. Expand a little bit. That'd be some recent hate, because every time I post an on-foot pic on my page, it's somebody bitching in my inbox about me wearing white socks with black shoes. This gotta be a new gen thing, but it's grown men in my inbox about it. White socks with black shoes has been a thing forever, from on court, off court, etc. Look, I'm gonna say it. You ask me, white socks make the black shoes stand out more. Why is this? Y'all don't understand what I go through as a content creator, I guess you want to label me as. Once I post a pic like that, it's 1,000 people in my inbox talking about why you got on white socks with black shoes. I said, what are y'all talking about? It's got to be a new gen thing. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if y'all go to this. For my Air Force One community, every day I talk about Air Force One, or every time I talk about Air Force One, somebody is telling me you shouldn't wear Air Force Ones with color in them anymore. I almost crashed out. Only white Air Force Ones are valid in the shoe community? Who the fuck made that rule? Especially all the bangers they drop lately. What? Man, look. I ain't even finna fully evaluate that one, but don't make me mad. I'm gonna keep saying white Air Force Ones is a bailout shoe. It's lazy. You don't know shoes. You don't. If you sit here and throw on a nice fit and be like, hey, I'm finna go throw some white Air Force Ones on, don't talk to me. Your shoe game compared to, I don't even want to compare you to me. It's gonna be obliteration. Don't talk to me about no shoes. You don't have no shoe horizon in your brain. I don't know how to put it, but it just ain't there. I'm not saying white Air Force Ones are bad or anything. It's still a bailout shoe. It is what it is. I said what I said. Get mad in the comments. Go wear your white Air Force Ones. But come on, man. Air Force Ones is Nike's favorite shoe. Thousands with an S at the end. Plenty of dope colorways. We gotta do better in this Air Force One community, y'all. Panda hate is definitely a thing. And this falls off the branch of white Air Force Ones. Pandas are basic bitch shoes. And that's okay. Same for the white Air Force One. Is it a bad shoe? Absolutely not. It's literally black and white, people. It's a shoe you cannot go wrong with. Every time you see one of those sneaker con videos, what's the worst shoe of all time? 9 out of 10 times they're going to say Pandas. Pandas was a trendy thing. It happened. It did what it was supposed to do. The correct term would be panda fatigue. What people were doing for Pandas was crazy. Some people were paying upwards to $450. Somebody told me the other day they sold a pair of Pandas to somebody in a size 7. Yes, a size 7 for $600. Oh Lord, low key, I was doing the same thing. Look, Pandas is paying the bills. Say what you want to say. Once I touched a pair of Pandas during the pandemic and the hype, that was some of the worst quality shoes I've ever seen in my life. I said this shoe is not worth no more than $30, and I'm being so for real. Panda fatigue was a thing. I feel like people got tired of it. People were doing the most for it, and that's why I get the flack it does, which is understandable. But to say it's the worst shoe of all time, that's crazy, people. Jordan 1 mid hate definitely has to be studied. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Am I crazy about mids? Matter of fact, I have probably over 500 pair of shoes. I don't own a single mid. But to say every last single one of them are just straight up trash would be crazy. It is some elite mids. I will put a few on the screen. I just prefer high Jordan 1s. That's just me. The mid slander has been going on for a little while now, but low key during that pandemic, people was selling in bad mids at a high rate. So we can cut the bullshit about that one and tap y'all in about mids. People were wearing mids back in the day, especially in the 2000s, because that's literally all we got. That first wave of old love, new love Jordan 1s was a thing. Granted, they did go on sale, but people did show appreciation to a lot of these colorways. You got the patent leather Jordan 1 mids in the early 2000s. It was a lot of mids, Levi exclusive mid Jordan 1s. It was a few in there for sure. But to just the slander of mids is just at an all-time high right now. It is crazy to say. That is definitely one of the most forced hate things that definitely has to stop low key. I'm definitely part of this hate community. I'm not gonna even sit here and lie. But to say all Jordan lows are trash is definitely cap. I'm not crazy about lows. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just not a low top Jordan type of guy. But to say all of them is trash, again, it's crazy. Jordan 1 lows is one of the best lows. And also, they originally came out in a low also. People forget about that. Jordan 2 lows. Matter of fact, I'll even say this. Jordan 2 low is arguably, people, better than highs. That might be a hot take. Jordan 11s are also good, and hear me out. Jordan 8s aren't that bad. Other than that, I personally don't care about them. I know there's going to be a few others going to say other numbers. Do you? I'm not hating on it. But Jordan lows do get a bad rep. It's forced hate. And I have to admit, I was a hater. I'm kind of cleansed now. I'm still not going to buy them. HH, or hybrid hate, has definitely increased in the last 10 years. It's facts. I've already talked about this in a former video. You can go check that out. But HH is definitely a thing. People wore hybrids back in the day. From the Jumpman era in the late 90s, early 2000s to the mid 2000s and late 2000s with the Dub Zero Spizikes, 6 Rings, Fusions, the Nikes. You got Half Cents, you got Barkley Posits, you got Sharkleys. It's a lot more I still haven't named. Sean Witherspoons and Futures. I didn't even crack the surface. Hybrid era. Hybrid shoes were a thing. You've seen them on the streets. Back then, people wouldn't say much to you. Now, it has been such forced hate. It's starting to get annoying. I come from an era when Spizikes was looked at as one of the elites. It wasn't even considered Mexican mics. But now, new generation, I understand. I get it. But it wasn't a thing back in the day. It's definitely forced. All I'm going to say, did most of it age like shit? Yes. Except those Half Cents. Those need a retro. Those are fire. I do still love Spizikes deep in my heart. That they age the best, depending on who you ask. But most of it is forced hate, definitely. Just all of them, just terrible, terrible. I'm calling bullshit. If I missed any forced hate moments in the shoe community, I know it's plenty. Leave a comment, man. I had to talk about it, man. Also, man, check my boy out, Complete the Brand. Everybody asks me in my comments about these damn hats. Ooh, Complete the Brand, that's his IG, man. He make dope hats, you feel me? Date of birth on it, all that stuff. Like he code with it. But man, if I missed out on the forced hate segment, it likely be in part 2. Like, subscribe, comment. Until next time, people.